What's up YouTube, it's your boy Swing back again with another video. Today we'll be talking about organizing your files in Lightroom, how to create collections, how to use keywords, the importance of staying organized in Lightroom. Believe it or not, you may not think so now, but one day you'll have tens and 20,000 images, and if you don't know what you're looking for, if you're not organized, you'll never be able to find those images. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're in Lightroom. You've just imported your images into Lightroom, and now it's time to put them in collections. The great thing about collections is they help you stay as organized as possible. They help you be as detailed as possible. It's a great filing system to kind of keep all your images in order. Why you want to do that? You're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40,000 images inside of your Lightroom. And the more specific you are as far as filing them, the faster it's going to be for you to kind of go in and find the images when it's time to look for them, whether it's print, whether it's for publication, whether it's for your portfolio. You're going to be able to go into Lightroom and kind of find those images. I really like to organize my Lightroom the same way I do my hard drive. That way everything is a cohesive file and I'm not having two different filing systems in Lightroom and then a different one on my hard drive. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to come over here to your collections bucket and you're going to click that arrow and that's going to bring down your options here. So for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and create a collection set. So all you want to do is right click, and as you can see you have some options here on your left hand side. You want to go ahead and click create a collection set. You want to make sure you unclick the inside of collection set because you're going to start a new one. So for this one, we'll just call this YouTube tutorial, boom, and it's going to create a new bucket for you. So as you can see on your left hand side here, you have a new bucket that says YouTube tutorial. So inside that YouTube tutorial, let's say for instance you want to call it fashion, or you want to call it lifestyle, or you want to call it food or landscape. You can go ahead and create as many of those buckets as you want. I'll create one more so you can see we got a collection set. Let's call this one food. Once again, we want to check this box to make sure we're not clicking inside of the collection set. Boom, and now you have a food tab. So you have food and you got a YouTube tutorial. We just created those two images. Okay, so let's go back to our photos where we were. I'm gonna go ahead and come down here. I'm just gonna work through some photos. I'm gonna add some photos to a actual collection set. So for instance, we're going to go ahead and go to our YouTube tutorial. We wanna put these images here inside of our YouTube tutorial. So we wanna create another subfolder inside our YouTube tutorial. So let's say for instance, this YouTube tutorial is a fashion. For the sake of this video, let's go ahead and rename this so it'll make more sense. We're changing this to fashion. Boom, so now we have our fashion tab. And I want to put these images inside a fashion tab, but I actually want to go in detail inside of my fashion tab. So for this one, I'm going to call these, I'm going to create another set inside of fashion, and I'm going to call it outdoors. Boom. So now inside of my fashion bucket, I now have an outdoors folder as well. So you can create as many of these as you want. You can create fashion, outdoors, you can do dress, you can do jeans, and all of these are going inside of my fashion bucket over here on my left hand side. So now I'm going to go back to my photographs tab. So to select your images, I usually just click on the images that I want, and then I hold down my shift key, command on the Mac. That'll select all those images. And now all you have to do is kind of right click here. I'm sorry, don't right click. All you want to do now, and so now that you have your images selected, I'm sorry about that, you can come over here and we're going to put these in the outdoor. So you right click on your outdoor and now you want to create a collection. And in the collection, we're going to go to outdoors and I'm going to just name a model. Let's just say model 1. And all those images are going to go inside of my outdoor tab. So as you can see, now we're outdoors and now I have my model 1. So everything that I put into this outdoors tab, if I want to put all my outdoor sessions in there, and I can be specific as possible. I can go by name, I can go by session, however you want to do it is really up to you. Let's do another example here. So I'll go back to all my photographs. Let's find another model. So I'm going to here. I'll select all these. Once again, hold down shift, select my images, and now I'll right click on outdoors because that's where I want it to go. I don't want another bucket, I just want a sub bucket inside of my outdoor folder. So now I'm going to create collection. And now I'm going to name this one Model 2. As you can see, inside a collection set is selected and it's going to go into my outdoor bucket. I'm going to do that now, and as you can see, inside of my outdoor bucket, I now have a Model 1 and a Model 2 session. The great thing about that, if you want to condense that, it is going to show you everything that's actually in that outdoor bucket. And if you want to really get in detail and kind of see by session, by model, all you have to do is click on that left arrow here, and it's going to break it down by model. Model 1, Model 2, by name, by type. However you want to do it, it's really up to you. Let's just do one more for the sake of it. Now let's say, since inside of our fashion tab, we want to put some stuff in dresses and jeans, because as you see right now, if we click on it, we don't have anything in there right now. But let's say we want to add some images to our dresses tab. So I will come down here, I will find my session that I want to incorporate into that. So I want to select these images. I'm going to select it, right, hold Control or Command on the Mac. These are the images that I want to go inside of my dresses tab. So I'll right click on my dresses. I create a collection, not a collection set. And then let's say, for instance, inside of this one, instead of doing it by model, by type, maybe I want to do it by color. Let's just call it gray. And all of these images are in gray now. So now inside of my dresses tab, I now have everything that's gray. I can do gray, I can do purple, I can do green. However you want to do it, the options are really up to you. So as you see now, if I click this arrow here and kind of close everything out, inside of my fashion bucket, you can see I have all my images that I've kind of placed in here. Everything is one big file organized. Now if I want to go deeper into it, I will click here on the left hand side. I'll click my fashion tab, boom. And then maybe I want to see what I have in my outdoors, so I can click outdoors. I can see, I have 2 sessions here, but I really just want to focus on these images right here inside of my outdoor tab. So I will then click on my outdoor arrow and then break it down into Model 2. And it will only show those images right there in Model 2. So it's really a great way to kind of stay organized. You can get as detailed as possible. I really try to be as granular and as detailed as possible. I'll kind of show you one that I already kind of have set up here. I have a specific tab only for Shay. So as you see, if I click Shay, I have all these images inside of Shay's folder. All these images. But let's say I want to go deeper into what I have in there. So I open up Shay. I have a beauty tab for Shay. I have a campaign tab for Shay. I have a family tab for Shay. Then I also have a locations tab for Shay. So however detailed you want to be. So if we look inside my locations, as you can see, I have all these images here inside of my locations tab. Let's say, and I wanted to go deeper, so I don't want to have to scroll through all these images. I'll go to locations. Inside of my locations bucket, I know I want to look at a session that I shot recently downtown with her in the city of Rosenberg. So I'll click on my Rosenberg tab, and it's going to filter through all those images and just bring me the images that I have with Rosenberg. And as you can see here, I can kind of go through and find those images fairly easy. It's a very great way to stay organized. I use it. I try to be as detailed as possible. I kind of organize my hard drives the same way. I hope this video helps you out. Please, if you like it, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'll be dropping 1 video a week. If you have any suggestions, any things you'd like to see, please don't hesitate to reach out. And until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.